everyone, and welcome to my video. My name is Taylor, and today I will be walking you through the process of creating a new worksheet in Canva. In the last video, I went over the basics of Canva and how to use the template. In this video, we are going to focus on creating a product of our own that can be used in a classroom or another educational setting. First, I would like to briefly go over the main components of a worksheet that are necessary to include in our process. First, it's important to not forget a space for the title, the name, and the date. It's easy to finish a worksheet and completely forget to do the basic stuff. On a worksheet, you also need instructions that tell your student what to do. This is especially important if the student is completing the worksheet independently. Lastly, you need the independent activities, or in other words, what the students are actually doing on the worksheet. So let's head into Canva and get started creating a basic worksheet together. So on the screen is the Canva homepage, which is where I'm going to start to create a new project. I'm going to click Create a Design on the top right corner, and then Worksheet. So here is the Canva editing screen. From here we can add text, images, graphics, etc. In this video, we are going to create a very simple long division worksheet for 4th or 5th graders. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to use different fonts, colors, images, and graphics to make your project more visually interesting and engaging. For now, let's just stick to the basics. I'm going to title my worksheet Long Division Practice. Next, let's get started on our first component of a worksheet, which is adding a title. I'm going to click the T on the left over here, which stands for text. You can choose a heading, subheading, or a little body of text. This is just to get a basic idea of what size font you want to begin with, but we can easily change the size of the font later on. I'm going to choose heading and type in our title, which is Long Division Practice. I will adjust the size and then center it on the page as well. The next component I need is a section for the student to write their name and the date. I'll be adding more text by clicking the T icon, and this time I can choose a subheading because it will be smaller. I'll type in name with a colon and then position this to the left by clicking this alignment editing icon up here. I will do the same with the date, adding a colon and then positioning it to the left. I'll also adjust the size of these as well to make them a size 23 font. Let's switch these. Now I want to add a line for the student to write on. There are multiple ways to do this, but I'll show you a way that is easiest and provides a lot of options. On the left, click Elements. Here you can find almost any shape or graphic you need in this section. If you type line in the search bar, I need 2. So you can move this and adjust the size however you need. We're already done with 3 components. I'm going to use this same method to add some instructions for the worksheet that I have typed ahead of time. Let's make the size font a 23 as well. Actually a little smaller, that looks a little big to me. Okay, and let's position this to the left as well. Now we're at the point in the project where we get to add the independent practice, what we actually want students to be doing on this worksheet. I know I want my students to practice long division, so we are going to need a long division symbol. We are going to make one with lines. Come over to the left and grab 2 lines from the Elements tab. We can position them a little bit smaller and up in the area where we would want our first problem on the worksheet. Now I need to add some text so that I can include a number for the problem. So each problem should have a number. This is going to be number 1. I'll position that here. And now I can actually create the problem. So division. So I want my students to do this problem. All right, we've created our first problem. Now, if we were to do all of that 15 times to create 15 problems on this worksheet, it would take a long time. We're actually going to group these things together so that we can copy and paste the problem and then simply change the numbers. In order to group elements together in Canva, you need to hold the Shift button and select each element. And then come up to the top, I'm still holding the Shift button, and click Group. Now these elements move together no matter what. Let's copy and paste them to create a new problem. Now all I have to do is change these numbers to create a completely new problem. Let's skip ahead a little bit to take a look at our finished product. Here's our quick worksheet that we created on Canva. It has all of the necessary components that we discussed, and it was quick and easy to make. Thank you so much for watching this video. The next video in my Canva for Your Classroom series will be focused on customization and personalization. Together, we'll be taking a second look at the worksheet from this video and making it more exciting with colors, fonts, images, and graphics. Thank you.